Welcome one, welcome all my friends to the Death T AI tournament. Now, this is of course brought to you by 3 special subs who offered to actually pay. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are nice. You guys are really sweet. And for this, I'm going to reward you all with a very, very special tournament consisting of 22 duelists, I believe. Now, this series is a what if series. So therefore, weird stuff, weird junk is about to happen that you never would have imagined. Now, we are starting from the very beginning. We are in Duel Monsters, even before Duelist Kingdom. We're in Season 0. This is Death T. We're starting with Death T. This will be the first and for now only Season 0 tournament for now. And like I said, 22 duelists. Thank you so much. Shout out to the 3 who paid to enter this tournament for this week. The rest of you are welcome to enter next week. You just would, have to let me know and send super thanks and blah, 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 all that. But for this week, as of now, 3 characters have been entered. Serenity Spider Monkey entered a character. Lance 5190 entered a character. And Jammy Jams entered a character. All 3 of you, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Now, with that out of the way, let's introduce our 22 duelists. Now, first duelist, Serenity Spider Monkey's character, Casey Kawai. Now, let me give you a little bit of backstory on this tournament before I really get into her. This may be a 20-minute intro. You never know. Anyway, so the little bit of backstory on this tournament is Mokuba is throwing this tournament. This is a tournament inside Kaiba Court. However, and it's just like Death T from the manga, as you all know, and the anime, except Kaiba is nowhere to be found, and we'll get into that more later when I get to Mokuba on his character profile. Now, not every character is going to have a story in this intro because I need to hide stuff for later. I have many plans for this. Many plans. And I don't want to ruin anything. So, with that out of the way, Mokuba throws this tournament because he wants to gather all the Millennium items for himself so he can cheat death. Essentially, that is the main plot of the story of this tournament. He wants to cheat death. That's all he said. He doesn't say anything else about that. He wants to cheat death and live forever. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the actual characters. Casey Kawai, created by Serenity Spider Monkey. Casey Kawai is a new student at Domino Middle School. Very young, actually. She's friends with Serenity Wheeler and Mayumi, who is another student at Domino High. Now, at Domino Middle. She's a hippie girl, and she has a twin sister, Lexi, and a big brother, Soda, and they taught her how to duel. They're the ones that taught her. I'm sure they'll be entered some other time. But for now, this is her. Loves her family so much. She's a family girl. Non-confrontational and optimistic. So, TK is her boyfriend. I have no other info on that. Just TK is her boyfriend. Lives on a beach. That is the coolest thing I've heard. Lives on a beach. That is cool. Is that to reference Serenity and Joey at the beach in episode 6 of DM? Anyway. And her dual spirit, she does actually see dual spirits. Her dual spirit is Princess of Tsurugi. A good one to have. She has a broken effect for this era. So, there's your Casey Kawai. Domino Middle School student entered into a death tournament. And the losers here, it's not going to end well for them. They're going to be in a pit, end up dead or worse. Excuse me. Next, Justice. Justice was created by Jammy Jams. This is a subs character. And that is a cool custom art, in my opinion. Now, Justice, he is Prince of the Province of Domino. Yes, there is a kingdom of Domino. It's not just a city, okay? It has an outside kingdom in the country. He is a prince. All the students hate him at Domino High School because he actually attends high school, even though he's royalty. First time ever, I know. So his main backstory is he's helping his sister learn how to duel. His sister's name is Angelica. Sound familiar? He's helping teach his sister to learn to duel. And he just loves dueling. And he has a really strong dragon deck. Let me just tell you. So there's Justice. Next, Leo. Yes, this is really the first weird thing to happen. Leo. What can I say about Leo here? He and Luna, let's just skip through both of them, are inserts from 5Ds, of course. They don't have any backstory because I can't give it yet. It would ruin it. However, they are here from 5Ds, obviously. Maybe they skipped through time. Maybe they were here all along. Who knows? This is an alternate reality where different things have happened than in the original animes. So Leo and Luna. Next is Chaz Princeton. Yes, he is also here in this world. And he's here early in the DM era. Way too early, Chaz. You're early, man. Bro. I do have one thing on Alexis. One thing on Chaz, I'm sorry. I just ruined it. I told you who's next. One thing on Chaz. Two things actually. He doesn't use his deck from GX. And number two, he is a Mokuba fanboy. He thinks Mokuba is the best ever since he watched him win the first ever world championship. Yes, in this world, Mokuba somehow is the king of games as of right now. He is the world champion. So, Chaz is a fanboy. So I ruined it, but Alexis, same as Chaz, doesn't use her deck from the anime. She uses a very strong water deck, kind of like the water structure deck, the first one we ever got in real life. And her only thing is she is a Taya fangirl. She thinks Taya's great. After Taya finished in second place in the World Championship, only losing to Mokuba at the last second. That's right. She's one runner-up of the entire world. So, I know, crazy world. I mean, Taya's strong, but she would runner-up of the entire world. So next, Tamagotchi guy. I can't give any info on him other than he is getting annoyed getting beat up by this guy, trainer weirdo. They obviously go to Domino High, and he's annoyed of him. So, not much else I can say about them right now. They're entering a death tournament, so good luck to them. I know they had one of the craziest duels ever in my Tag Force tournaments. So, next is Yo-Yo Guy. This man, I do have info on, and you may notice he has a different boss, Garnicia Elephantis. Because, usually this is Trudge's card. However, he beat up a guy to take this deck and enter Death T. He didn't have his own deck, so he stole this deck and beat up Trudge. Beating up Trudge is no easy task. Trudge is big. So there he is. This thug's in there. Mokuba Kaiba, the current King of Games world champion. He owns all 3 blue eyes. In this world, there were only 3 blue eyes ever. There was never 4 blue eyes. It's even more rare in this world. Only 3 blue eyes exist. And Mokuba, Seto, if you're wondering about Seto, Seto does exist in this world. However, Mokuba is the boss in this reality. He may be younger still, but he's the boss. Kaiba didn't approve of this Death T nonsense, and Mokuba locked him in a dungeon in Kaiba Court Manor, at the bottom of Kaiba Court Manor. And Mokuba has essentially lost his mind. He's an insane psychopath in this version. He essentially uses Kaiba's deck. Essentially has Kaiba's deck. So, there you go. Chopman, hired by Mokuba to take out he's basically an eliminator, like an eliminator from Duelist Kingdom, except this is Death T. He's essentially an eliminator for Mokuba. And of course, he is an insane psychopath from a mental ward, and he has taken many victims, so watch out, guys. Joey freaking Wheeler. Joey, I can't give any info on right now other than he wants to be, of course, the greatest duelist ever after finishing 152nd at the last world championship, which in this world was the first world championship. So, in the first ever world championship, Joey finished 152nd. Yeah. Sucks, doesn't it, Joey? Taya, I just said about her, she's number 2 in the entire world, and very few people can match her skills. Tristan Taylor, he finished 151st in the first world tournament. Embarrassing. He finished above Joey. That's right. Count Ridley, one of Mokuba's 4 game masters. Now, Count Ridley does actually have a backstory. He beat Taya in a previous duel that was not ranked. This was not a tournament duel. He beat her in his creepy dollhouse, and she now wants revenge. She wants revenge on him, so she was entering anyway, but when she saw his name in the tournament, she was like, oh heck no, I'm joining. Fua. Fua is the 2nd game master. He of Mokuba. His backstory here is he stole a famous gambler's deck, and this deck he claims gives him his divine luck. Without this deck, if it separates from him, he loses his divine luck. There you go. You see what card he has. I'm pretty sure you know who he stole it from. Eileen, 3rd game master. So Eileen is Tristan's dance idol. And yeah. She used to follow Kaiba, but now she follows Mokuba because she sees Mokuba's power. So she follows that. And yes, Tristan is a big fanboy of her, instead of Taya like in real Season 0. Hobson, the final game master. Hobson disowned Seto Kaiba and joined Mokuba when he saw, again, Mokuba was more responsible. Firestarter. Not much info is known about her, other than she is an apprentice to a very, very powerful duelist who no one has ever laid eyes on, actually. She is his... What am I trying to say? She is his... weapon. She's basically his weapon that he sends out to do dirty deeds, like to destroy people in duels for him. So as you can see, she runs a pretty strong fire deck, you'll see. Sky. So everyone knows Sky from, I believe, Vrains, the Vrains anime. However, that doesn't exist here. She's in Duel Monsters world, and she runs a pretty strong fairy deck. Not much else is known about her other than she has a crush on the new boy in school who is Justice. Shoddy. So, little does anyone know. Only he knows this. People can see the Millennium Key, but only he knows, not even Mokuba, he holds every single item. He has every single Millennium item. The ring, the key, the necklace, the rod, the scale, the puzzle. Did I say the ring already? The eye. There we go. All of them. All of them are his. And there's more on them, but I can't give it up now. So ominous, isn't it? And the final character of this tournament, Lenny Moon. Created by Lance5190, a sub. One of the 3 created. Lenny Moon is... I will just go out and say it. He is a time traveler. He is from a different era, however. He grew up reading a lot about the old nostalgia of the OG game, and he adores it. So he came back just to duel with nostalgic cards. He desperately wants to become the new champion of the world of Duel Monsters, the new king of games. So there you go. Your 22 duelists that will be in the Death T What If Series tournament, the first ever What If Series tournament. I wish you all luck and fortune. Let's begin. And one more thing. Every duel will be best of 1 until semifinals, and finals will be best of 3. And we will have a 3rd place duel. Now, one other thing as well, there will not be any talking by me during the duel, just gameplay, just dueling, because I'm in the process of getting a brand new mic, a really good mic, and it hasn't come in the mail yet. So for this one, it'll be quiet. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube. Channel's name's Animanga. Enjoy, guys.